Hey everybody, we are proud to introduce the brand new M6 player. It took us several months to develop and create this beat player. We feel it's the best in the market right now. We put tons of effort into it, a lot of time. We've collaborated with a lot of top producers, and our main focus really was to create something that loaded fast, is responsive, and had a really easy checkout experience so artists can just come in and purchase without any hassles. One of the things that we really focused on was to have a really good design, and also we wanted to make it very customizable, and we'll take you through all of that. There's a lot of powerful features in this, and we'll just take it one by one, and you'll see how amazing the M6 player really is. So just by looking at it, um, you have a pretty good layout here. We have we'll start from top to bottom. You have an area for artists, your company logo, and you also, if you notice, if you hover over it, you see a little YouTube icon. This is if you wanted to create a introductory video, explain who you are, or maybe you have a video explaining some of the new, I don't know, what you're up to, specials. Pretty much the possibilities are endless here. But let's go ahead and click on it really quick.
Welcome to Soundgine. I'd like to introduce an amazing new feature.
Okay, so you get the picture. So you can include a YouTube video. It's a great way to interact with artists that want to know who you are. Now, if you are a verified member with us, the verified badge will appear in your in the bio section. We added the ability to add hyperlinks in the bio section. It's highlighted, plus there's a little chain link to let people know that it's a hyperlink. We have a very clever search bar now. You could search for anything that's in the title of the beat or the tag. So let me go ahead and type in pop. So now everything in pop will show up below, and everything's in real time. But if you wanted to search for something more advanced, you can actually click on the Advanced tab and see what happens when the Advanced tab is clicked. So now you have the left panel slide over, and if you notice here, we have very nice iOS type blurs that's happening here. This is part of our dedication of creating something that really looks awesome. You have the ability to actually turn off the blur and make it flat color, flat material design if you wanted to. But you also have the option to have everything look really nice here. So once the advanced search, say this search isn't good enough, you can actually do different search options here. For example, genre. You can go price, date range, and you can do sort by latest, most liked, tempo. So we'll go back here and we'll just close that. Another powerful feature that sets the M6 apart from any other player is that we added comments, similar to what SoundCloud does. So let's go ahead and click on the first track. So as you can see, there's comments. So anytime an artist or some other person wants to comment on one of your beats, they can. Let's take you through the process here. Say you want to create a comment here. You can just click on add comment icon, write comment, and then hit the next, and they'll prompt you to put in a name of some sort. So we'll just do that, and then we'll go ahead and add it. Now, all the comments that other people add to the player will go into an approval process, and it goes to the back end of your control panel. Let me show you that. Here's the back end of everything, and there's your manage comments section. So you click on manage comments, and right here is the one that I commented on, and then you have the ability to approve or delete it. It's up to you. If the reason why we did that is you don't want people to, make bad comments and automatically show up on your player. So so that's how we made it. So if you had more than one comment, they will fade in and fade out, and they'll just keep. So if you have 10 comments, you'll have 10 comments fade in, fade out for the same track. The checkout process is really nice. You have the let's go ahead and check out a beat here. So let's gonna go click on the ad. Let's add an exclusive for 900. Now, if you notice that once we click that, the item shows up quickly, and you have two ways of checking out. You can either check out right away here, or you can check out here. So there's no confusing. There's no where's the checkout button. We give you two ways of checking out, which is awesome. If you give the opportunity to check out more opportunities, your conversions will increase. Not only that, but the instructions fold out immediately when something's in the cart. We can go ahead and continue through the checkout process. So let's go ahead and click on checkout now. And here you'll see the the name of the beat, the license, the total, and then some sample terms here, and then the ability to choose between the credit card and PayPal. If you have credit card enabled, the credit card icon will show up, or if you just have PayPal enabled, it will only have the PayPal logo there. And you'll have to accept the terms, and then click PayPal, and it'll go to PayPal. And the client or the user, the artist will receive the automatic download in their email. I'll show you some tracking with the while the song is playing. You can lower the volume here. It's click and drag capable, so you can just click and drag the volume. And then also here, you can just click here to advance the track forward or advance the track back. So we made it very easy to track the volume and also the track. Very cool, and it's very nice looking here, very aesthetic. As you can see, as I scroll, you can see the blur behind the bar here on this section here, and then also when you scroll down, you can see the blur down there. Every track is capable of sharing. So if you click on the share, you can share it on social media, and you can also have a quick link to the particular beat and share this on any platform. And what will happen is, say you paste this on Facebook or Twitter, and they click on the link, it will automatically take you to the player, and actually center it and play the track. So that is extremely useful and very awesome to have an individual beat URL on there. Pretty clever stuff. You can also attach a YouTube video. So for Sober, let's go ahead and play it. See this little YouTube icon there? And so as you can see here, it's a video of the actual beat. You can be creative and use anything. You can add a video of you creating the beat, uh, or a video of your beat being used inside of the video. There's tons of things you can do to actually sell your beat. Video has a lot to do with the conversion of selling a beat. People want to see something visually. Now, something that's really cool here is that say a customer is really interested in this beat and they're watching the video and they have a gut feeling like, okay, I want this beat. We give them the ability to go ahead and choose it right away. So here are the licenses that are set up. I mean, these are customizable, but these are the licenses that we have set up. But say they choose the exclusive. See what happens. They choose the exclusive, they click out, and already it's in their cart, ready to go. So it is very easy for anybody to check out on this system. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this out. So as you can see, if something's in the cart, it auto loads instructions. When you close it, it auto hides instructions. Very easy, very fluid. We paid a lot of attention to the UI. One of the things to the M6, and pretty much all our products, all our players, especially this brand new M6, is that there is no other player that gives you the ability to sell beats, singles, and albums all in one player. We've seen producers sell sound kits instead of albums. So if you look at these tabs up here, this is your beat section here. Okay, and these are where all your beats will be. And then if you have singles, you go ahead and click on the singles, and this is where all the singles are at, where you can sell singles for $129 or whatever you want. You also have the ability to get rid of that tab if you want to. You don't need to have singles. Everything's customizable here. You can take away tabs or add tabs. Albums, again, you can sell albums or you can sell sound kits if you wanted to. So these are all the tracks inside of this particular album, or you can do whatever you want, mixtape or whatever you're thinking here. So as you can see, this is an all-in-one player, and this really puts the M6 head and shoulders above everything else. Let's take a look at another critical feature, and that's responsive player. That's one of the big reasons why we created the M6, is because we didn't have a responsive player in our lineup, and now we do. And it's been a big request, and we got it done. So if you notice this left panel here, when you start collapsing the window, see what happens? The window actually disappears, and now it becomes a a player that actually fits within this constraint window. So it's fully responsive. And if you make it bigger, then you see the left pane, this area right here show up. We added a star system rating because number one, it's a pretty universal system. iTunes uses it, And we just feel it's more engaging for people to rate your music with stars. And it looks great. Uh, a lot of our beta testers have really praised us for using a star system versus a like. It just looks more professional to use a star rating. So we went ahead and added that. So let's go ahead and look at the customization of the M6. Some of you might be thinking, well, this is great, but I don't want a dark player. I want something where I can color pick everything. And guess what? The M6 is the most customizable player you'll ever see. It is crazy. We put a lot of work into giving you the ability to basically be the artist and colorize this player any way you like. So let's take a trip to the back end and I'll show you what that looks like. Once you're signed up with Soundgine, you get this cool dashboard here. Now let's go ahead and look into the M6. First of all, you have the ability just to apply a theme. So let's go into the M6 themes. This Area 51 is your default theme, the one that you were just looking at. But we have other ones. We have the Pi May, where it's more of a white and gray, very clean look. And then we have the Quicksilver, where it's kind of a in between the Area 51 and the Pi May, just kind of an in between. And then we have the Danger, which is a darker variation of the Area 51. Then we have Ken, which is a red theme. Jarvis, which is a very dark theme with kind of an aqua tone right here. You can see the progress bars have the aqua and such. We have a blue, and then you have the ability to go ahead and customize your player completely. So you don't have to use these themes. These are for people that are okay with these preset themes, and they don't really want to really take the time and really get into designing. They just want to pick a quick theme. But let's go ahead and choose custom here. So as you can see here, you can color pick absolutely everything. You can change the this little responsiveness icon here. You can change it to black or white. You can change the bar to whatever color you want. You can change the volume progress. So let's go ahead and change the volume progress. Let's see. I'm going to change it to something like something like that. Okay, I'm going to click off. Okay, so then I'm going to go back to the demo. I'm going to refresh it. And as you can see, it changed the volume here. So I'm going to play it. But what if I wanted to change the progress bar? Not a problem. Let's go ahead and change the play progress to something. Let's just go ahead and do a similar color, and we'll just drop it right around there. That's close enough. Let's go ahead and refresh it. And let's go ahead and play the track. And as you can see, it colors the play progress. Let's do some more customization. Let's go ahead and turn this this bar on top. Let's go ahead and turn that to a let's go ahead and turn that into let's do white. Okay. And then see how this icon's now hidden because of the white. It's going to turn that to black. Okay, now let's check out the live demo. And there it is. You have a white bar with the responsive icon here. So this kind of gives you an example of how customizable it is. You can change the color of everything. You can change the color of the inside here. You can change the color of these tabs here, of the rollover state. You can also change the image back here to whatever you want. Um, you can change everything. For example, let's go ahead and change the hover. See how that's kind of a light white? Let's go ahead and change the hover state to something that you can totally see. Let's just say green. It's gonna now keep in mind this looks really it's starting to look really bad, but the reason I'm doing this is so you can actually see how customizable this is. See that? So you can totally see how customizable this is. Now this design's getting completely away from me, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the stylized player. I'm gonna go to themes, and I'm just gonna pick a let's go ahead and just go with the white. Let's go ahead and refresh, and I'm onto a very clean layout. Okay, so this is for desktop. Obviously, you're seeing desktop right now, but how does it look on a mobile device? Well, that's a good question. We put a lot of work on both platforms. So the M6 can work on a desktop, and it's amazing on a mobile device. Let me show you what it looks like on a mobile device. This is a mock-up of an iPhone, but the inside here is not a mock-up. We actually took a screenshot and then added it to this iPhone thing graphic. But it basically looks awesome on a mobile device. It's very fast, and it just looks awesome. You can see the comments as someone's playing the track. Um, so not only does it look awesome on a desktop, but you also have a mobile version of the M6 player that is fantastic. So you really have a really powerful system. Let's go ahead and change this back to danger. I'm pretty big on dark layouts, so there's a dark layout. So let's show you some other options for the M6. Let's go to the control panel, and let's go to the M6 Advanced. Okay, so here you can modify the logo right here next to the bio, which is right here. You can upload an artist image, and then also you can upload a image on the left side panel here, which is located right there. Now you do have the option to, by default it's blurred. The reason why we have a default blur on it is because we don't want it to be too distracting to the customer wanting to buy beats. They might be distracted by especially if you have a loud image. So we added the blur, but if you have an appropriate graphic, what you can do is you can uncheck the blur left pane image, update the system. Let's go ahead and refresh. And there it is. You have an image that is not blurred, but the opacity is way down, and there's no way to bypass that. If there was no opacity on that image, it would be way too distracting. But you do have an option to blur the image or to have a low opacity image on there. But we feel that having an image there really adds to the branding, really adds to the overall player. Okay, so Here's the biography where you can change, your welcome message, which is right here. You can totally modify your instructions. So we have default instructions, but if you feel like you can add better instructions, we gave you the ability to go ahead and you can alter it any way you want to. So again, for the M6, one of the biggest things that we added was we gave you the power to do anything you want with it. We also have two player modes. We have one for adjust for best visual experience, and then we have adjust for best performance. Now, if you're a producer that has less than 50 beats and wants to keep a nice tight collection and don't want to overwhelm any potential customers, you can use adjust for best visual experience. What I mean by best visual experience is this blur effect right in here. That is aesthetically pleasing. It just looks really, really nice when you do the little pane over here. You can see the blur in the back. It looks really, really nice. Now, if you are a producer that wants to have all of their collection, say you have 300 beats, you just want to put it all into the player, you can do that, but we definitely recommend that you adjust for best performance. So let me go ahead and select adjust for best performance. Okay, so you see this blur here? You see these blurs right in here behind there? Let's go ahead and refresh. Okay, the blurs are gone. It's all flat. Okay, now if we do this, there's no blur here. It's the opacity is low, but there's no blur anymore. Now, when we do that, and also the image is gone. By doing that, you increase the load speed by a lot. This is for people that have tons and tons of beats in their player. We definitely recommend you go with best performance on that. We have an option to show instructions right off the bat. By default, we have the instructions hidden. The only time, by default, when you see the instructions, if you add something in the cart, the instructions fold out automatically. Okay, but you can have it the other way too. So let's just say you want to show instructions right off the bat. Let's go ahead and update the settings. Go to the M6 and refresh. Okay, there it is. You see the instructions right away, and some people may prefer that. It is completely up to you. We added since this the M6 has comments enabled, we added a smart bar, and what that means is, for example, if well, actually we added auto scroll. So let me show you what that means. Say you're selecting sober, the track. Okay, I'm going to drop the volume all the way down. But I'm going to go to the next track. See what happens here automatically. See how it automatically auto centers everything? That's how it should be. Let's go back. Now before, let's go all the way to the top. Now before we had this auto thing going, and this bar would disappear, but we added a smart floating bar. So for example, if you were to click this, you would see the comment, and then as you scroll down, this bar would disappear. But not anymore. Now when you scroll up, the bar actually snaps on the very top. So you'll be able to see the comments and actually do a quick search of anything you need. So again, we put a lot of work into the UI. This is by far the most advanced beat player. And we definitely, and this is version 1. We're going to be working on version 2 here pretty soon. But but we know that you'll definitely dig this when you jump into the system. Also, I think I forgot to mention some of the options here in the on this panel here is that if you have any coupons or package deals, a little A logo will appear, which means it's available. If you hover over, it'll say coupon codes available, package deals are available. So if you click on add coupon, little bar will pop up, and you'll be able to enter in whatever coupon code that you created on the back end. Also, if you have package deals, it will display here which package deals are available, and then also the currency. So if someone in Great Britain wants to purchase in their own currency, they can quickly just select the currency code. And as you can see, once you do that, it automatically, all the pricing will show up automatically here. So it's very, very convenient. Let's go back to USD. It's very convenient for any artist to buy from the M6 player. Well, guys, this is the first look into the M6. We feel that this is a player that everyone's been asking for. It's a very anticipated product, and we're happy to announce that it will be available December 30th, 2015. And we have a few more things to add to it. I mean, it's finished now, but we have a lot of ideas on how to improve it. We want to keep the player simple, but this is just phase one. And so subscribe to Soundgine. Go ahead and jump in, grab this player. We know you'll love it. Thanks, guys.